SEGA has announced their yearly sales and financial info for the new year, so let's dive into the data and see how the Blue Blur and SEGA are doing. To no one's surprise, Sonic is still crushing it right now. Shadow Generation sold well, games released in the past few years have been seeing good repeat sales, Sonic Movie 3 almost cracked $500 million at the box office, and SEGA is very happy with the Paramount partnership and likes how the Knuckles show and the trilogy have been received. This graph I think is the huge one, showing all of Sega's different money makers and breaking them down. Shout out to Atlas for being the one department that outsold Sonic last year. Their output was ridiculous. They released Unicorn Overlord, Persona 3 Reload, the DLC for Persona 3 Reload, Shin Megami Tensei 5, and Metaphor ReFantazio. And somehow they also seem to be doing a Persona 4 remake as well. They have had a quality and quantity output over the past few years that has been absurdly tippable. They again highlighted the graph from last year's financial report showing that Sonic as a brand has had a 10 times increase in IP licensing revenue, really highlighting 2022 with Sonic Movie 2, Frontiers, and Prime as the big year that reignited Sonic's brand awareness. And I love that that arrow just continues to go up. The multimedia move has been great for Sonic. We've been seeing how well things like DCX Sonic have been doing for the franchise. And just the feeling overall that I know that as Sonic fans, we've dubbed the current era the Renaissance era, but it's the Sega Renaissance era as well. They are doing well across the board. They are very close to reaching where Capcom is at right now, where it just feels like every single thing that they release is great. They then ended it off showing that the two mobile releases for this year are going to be Sonic Rumble and Persona 5 The Phantom X, and that the two mainline game releases for this year are Shinobi and Sonic Racing Crossworlds. No surprises. It's nice to live in a time where Sega is properly investing into Sonic and older IP, and speaking of that, this is some news that has been kind of flying under the radar, but apparently Sega is going to be at the Las Vegas Licensing Expo next week, and that they may have updates around Crazy Taxi and Jet Set Radio and the list of games that they showed at the Game Awards a few years ago. I'm really interested to see what they show. It could be simple, like a few articles just explaining some further details, but it could also be trailers. It could be something much bigger. So we shall see what that news holds in the next few days. But let me know, what do you think about all of this news coming out of Sega? What have you enjoyed most about Sonic in the past few years now that we are living in this Renaissance era? And I will see you in a few days to talk about DCX Sonic number 3. They dropped a few preview panels today, and Silver as Green Lantern looks incredible. Cannot wait to talk more about that. Thank you for watching. Love y'all. Have a blessed one.